When you first begin to meditate, you'll notice that the mind is constantly thinking. There's almost a permanent noise that is occupying your awareness. It can come in many forms, in the form of thoughts, images, mental movies that are playing, memories about the past, imaginations about the future, a certain inner dialogue. There can be a voice that sounds like your voice that's commenting and saying, I like this and I don't like that. When you first begin to meditate, you are pretty much identified with these thoughts. It can feel like you are the thinker. It can feel like you are the one commenting. And because of that, we tend to believe our thoughts. We take them very seriously. But as we practice and as we meditate more and more, we begin to realize we are not our thoughts. We can become aware of our thoughts. And the more we are aware of them, the less they have the ability to influence our emotions and our behavior. One of the best ways to begin to do this is to look around your environment right now and notice that there is a huge difference between the things that you can see that are right in front of you and the mental movies that you can imagine in your mind. Begin to listen to the environment around you as well. Notice that there's a difference between the actual real sounds that are happening around you and the sounds that are playing in the mind. Now, at first, when we discover how noisy the mind really is, and we begin to see that we actually can't stop thinking, even if we tried, this can be concerning. But in truth, this is extremely normal. When you first begin to practice, it will be difficult to quiet down the mind. But the whole idea is to keep practicing, to keep going, and to not let the noise of the mind become something that you have to get rid of. The mind is naturally going to create thoughts. Memories will pop up. Things about the future that you want to do or should do are going to pop up. And that inner voice will continue to comment and have an inner dialogue. That's okay. The goal isn't to get rid of our thoughts or to never think again or to even stop thinking. The goal is to just notice that you are not your thoughts. And this is easier than it seems. Now, for the rest of this video, I'd like to share a guided meditation that you can use to help notice that you are not your thoughts. The more you notice this, the less that your thinking will have an effect on your emotions and behavior, and the more peaceful and free you're going to feel. Let's begin by getting into the meditative posture. Simply find somewhere to sit down. You could be on the floor, you could be in a chair, but just sit down and be comfortable. Start to relax any unnecessary tension. Let your shoulders drop. Let your diaphragm hang out. Let your face relax. And just kind of sit comfortably, as relaxed as possible, while still maintaining good posture. We want to have good posture so that our stomach can fully extend and fully contract. That makes it a lot easier to breathe. And we want to be alert so that we're not falling asleep during the meditation. So now that you're in the posture, we can truly begin. start to notice what it feels like throughout your body. Notice the sensations that are happening in your feet, the sensations that are happening in your hands. Notice the sensations in your stomach and chest area. And just feel what it's like. The key here is that we're not trying to make anything happen. We're not trying to create a certain feeling or to get rid of a certain feeling. We're just noticing what is currently here. Sometimes we can get lost in the waiting. Waiting is a form of resisting this moment and hoping that the future will somehow save you. But right now, there's no need to wait for anything. We're just feeling what's currently here. And there will be thoughts that occasionally interrupt your attention. You might have mental images or some kind of inner commentary. That's totally okay. You don't have to do anything about these thoughts. You don't have to fight them or judge them or make them go away. They are as natural as any other bodily function. They just happen. You're not the one making them happen, and it's not your responsibility to make them go away. Just gently bring your attention back to the body. Begin to notice again the sensations in your hands, in your feet, your stomach, your chest. In a sense, what we're doing is effortless. We're just noticing what's already here. We're allowing everything to be exactly as it is. And the more that you do this, the more that you truly just let the body be, it starts to feel good. It feels restful and restorative. Because all day long, we're used to fighting our emotions, controlling them, trying to make something happen. But this is a vacation from all that. And just continue to bring the attention back anytime it drifts. You might also notice that besides the sensations in your body, there's also other experiences. You might be hearing various sounds around you. You might be smelling something. You might be even noticing what it looks like when you close your eyes. Even in a quiet room, there's still something to hear. These are real experiences, as opposed to the mental noise and the mental imagery that is constantly playing. See if you can notice the difference between the real environment and the mental environment. And as we approach the end of this, give yourself one more minute of complete effortlessness. There's really nothing to do. We're just noticing what is currently here in the form of real sounds, real sensations. Just notice and let it be effortless. The more that you practice this, the better you'll be at noticing when you're lost in thinking. The better you'll be at creating space between you and the thoughts, and the more peace and clarity you'll experience in a given moment. So I encourage you to keep practicing. Keep finding time to just notice what is currently here and let it be effortless.